or spaghetti nipples. I'd probably go with the spaghetti nipples just because I guess you could hide it. Don't want to be grabbing things. Yeah, sausage fingers just seems a little more impractical. Also, I feel like I'd get sick of... I was also interpreting it as like you could infinitely eat whatever, but I'd probably want to eat spaghetti for longer than sausage. Sausage will kind of get tiring. Sorry if I'm butchering this. Someone on Instagram asked, Sri Ellen asked, is your cake thick? Not as thick as I wish it was, but I'm doing my best with what I got. Okay. Someone asked, Shulaksha on Instagram asked, favorite stop while touring with Keshi. I'll answer in the as in like favorite shows for me. So obviously every stop was amazing. Every stop was amazing. All the fans were amazing. I think I was surprised and shocked and very just felt so loved by Fort Lauderdale and Montreal. You guys were absolutely amazing. The energy was just like above and beyond at those shows, and I was really grateful for that. I think someone else asked favorite memory from the tour, non-performance. So we would have some stops on off days where we just kind of had nothing to do. And in Lincoln, Nebraska, actually, that was my favorite stop or favorite memory from the tour was in Lincoln, Nebraska. We just had probably like the whole day to kill there while the driver was getting some rest. So we went to Cane's, got chicken tender. I went thrifting, and then what else? Oh yeah, and then like Casey and some of us went to a round one at a mall, and we played some games there. Probably killed like a good hour or two, and then we went to a Cheddar's afterwards. I've never been to a Cheddar's, but I guess it's like a family restaurant chain. So yeah, round one Cheddar's, Lincoln, Nebraska was kind of pretty fun. I think also just is the closest feeling to being back to like being a child during summer break, where you literally have like no pressure to do anything, and you're kind of just like wandering aimlessly. And that was kind of a really nostalgic, fun feeling. I saw this question a lot. People keep asking about my skincare routine. I don't have great skin. It's mostly just oily, so it just shines a lot. But I would just say use moisturizer. Or ask a dermatologist. I don't know what I'm doing. I just buy a bunch of random things. I buy stuff from The Ordinary because it's pretty cheap. Someone just asked, how thick is the spaghetti? I don't know from how long that was, but yeah. Okay. Here's this one's PTBKH on Instagram says, 東京でライブの予定ありますか？今予定はないけど、もちろんまた日本でライブするのすごく楽しみにしています。That person asked if I have any plans to perform in Tokyo, and I said I don't have any plans right now, but I don't know if y'all know, but I'm from Japan, so obviously I'd love to perform in Japan again. Someone also asked, another Japanese one, where are the tomatoes from Instagram? 好きな日本の食べ物は、和風だったら、多分とんかつだけど、逆に日本にあるレストランだったらサイゼリアすごく大好きなので、this person asked what's my favorite Japanese food, and initially I was just I said if we're talking about like Japanese food, tonkatsu is my favorite food. But I said if we're talking about like just restaurants in Japan, there's this Italian chain called Saizeri. Actually, I have a. Don't ask me why I have this, but this is the menu. I can walk you through. I can literally tell you guys. So like, all of these are like $2 to $3, $4. It's like super cheap. I highly recommend. Don't go in expecting like Michelin star, but like, yeah, this is literally, see right here, it says it's #1 popular item. That's like $3, and you get it's called Miranofu Doria. Also, I didn't realize this. I grew up thinking that was like a legit European or Italian dish. It's called Doria. But I only found out like a couple years ago that it's like a completely just Japanese invention or Asian invention of, they just it's like basically like meat sauce on rice baked with like cheese on it. I don't think they have it in Europe, so it's kind of like a gratin but with rice. But yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend Saizeriya to anyone if they're, they get sick of like proper Japanese food and want to just have like a low-key cheap dinner, lunch. Also, they have the drink bar. I mean, I guess that's common everywhere, but the fountain drinks. I have like a mind of a child, so I get excited over really stupid stuff. J Work on Instagram asked, can you cook? If yes, what is your best dish? I'm not a great cook, and I don't cook as much as I used to. What is my best dish? I mean, I think I do a decent like chicken shawarma, or like some sort of Middle Eastern chicken. Just growing up in Japan, a lot of stuff is pretty like, not plain, but it's like you do very mild seasoning and you kind of let the ingredients showcase the flavor. But I feel like once I came to America and started eating a lot more like just like Middle Eastern food, just all sorts of other foods, I feel like the flavor was just flavor explosion. So I got really obsessed with like trying to recreate chicken shawarma. That's about it. If you had any superpowers, what would it be? That's Eddie Medina 6 on Instagram. If I had any superpowers, I feel like all the go-to ones are always like either flying or invisibility. Maybe, honestly, I'd probably do like, if I could stop time, because then I could just like stop time now, work on an album, and then have a whole nother album ready for you guys in literally instantaneously. So that's kind of like a sad, sick, like capitalist way of looking at it, but I could definitely make more for you guys if I could stop time. Yeah, Micromore said Cheddar's is fire. Yes, agree, strong agree. come to Indonesia, please. Yes, I'll try to come to Indonesia. Okay, back to some of these questions. Someone asked, do I eat natto? For anyone that doesn't know, that's like a Japanese, it's fermented soybeans. Yes, I love natto. Specifically, I get one that has grated radish or daikon oroshi. I don't know how I guess it's, yeah, like a grated radish thing too. So it's got the natto flavor, but also a little bit of that like sourness from the radish. Someone said, Charistia Joy on Instagram asked, do you drink boba? Yes. Honestly, I didn't drink it a lot. I had a really bad boba on tour that then made me really upset. And then I was like, I need to get good boba. And so I've kind of been like on a rampage of trying to redeem the really bad boba I had. So I've been having a lot of just like classic brown sugar boba with the milk foam or cheese foam. It's probably like a basic order. I always get also 100% sugar. I feel like, yeah. I say that I don't have a sweet tooth, but I probably do have a sweet tooth. Cassandwich on Instagram asked, who's your fashion inspiration? I think anything, everyone, like, I get inspired by just people on the street, anything on Pinterest or Instagram. I'm honestly not inspired by a lot of fashion brands these days, just because a lot of it's more like formal or luxury oriented, and I feel like I just like a lot of just like the DIY grungy stuff that people doing. I really like, there's this Chinese brand called Hamkus. They do a really good like dystopian look. Yeah, very like dystopian Star Wars kind of look. Yeah, if there was any brand that I could just get sponsored by and like wear exclusively, not forever, but like I would definitely wear Hamkus for a good minute and just, yeah, they're expensive though. So yeah, usually honestly like almost, I feel like 90% of my wardrobe now is just all from the thrift store. What else? Hey, how are you? What did you eat today? I just went to the deli. Someone just asked if I can speak German, but no, I was speaking Japanese earlier, not German. But yeah, back to what I ate today. I just went to the deli and got a bacon, egg, and cheese on everything bagel. Yeah, I don't go to the deli too often. Usually just cook some eggs on the cast iron or something simple. Some more questions. What is the dumbest way you've been injured? By Reina Moto on Instagram. I mean, unfortunately, there's probably like so many stupid ways I've gotten injured. The last time, I've had like a messed up ankle for like over a year. And it's stupid because of how, yeah, I was just playing basketball with a friend and I was trying to cross over them, but I crossed like myself over. I was just so uncoordinated. And yeah, I crossed myself over and literally like tripped on my ankle, and it honestly also didn't look that bad, but it took me like half a year. I mean, yeah, it's still a little weird. I'm getting better. I'm just not super coordinated and my body is falling apart. Ting514 underscore on Instagram asks, what's your favorite perfume / scent? This is a good one. So I don't honestly wear too much perfume or cologne. I feel like I like, like almost like the scents that you would have in a home. So like hinoki or yuzu. Hinoki is a cedar, I think, but just like a woody, citrusy, but like a mild scent of that. Kind of like when you walk into a Muji, the stores always smell really calming and nice. But also, this is really random, but there was a Sheraton hotel near where I grew up, and I would walk through the lobby, but I found out, because then when I was in Boston for college, that Sheraton had like literally the same smell, but Sheraton has something they put in their vents. It's like a very specific smell, and it kind of goes hard. I've asked them specifically, and they said it's like some trademark smell. I think you can buy like a, whatever you call those, diffusers or something. Like they literally sell it now. I've been very tempted to buy one. Bugzia on Instagram asked, favorite bug. Bug. I feel like there's some like cute, pretty moths that have like crazy designs on them. Probably that. Something like that. I don't have a name. What else? Andy HXO on Instagram asked, what is Centauri about? So Centauri, there isn't like a cohesive narrative that it was based on, but I think a lot of it, especially the chorus, was kind of written about it's kind of like a memory or feeling of playing video games when I was younger, like playing video games with boys, but feeling kind of like it's like half competitive, like you're trying to beat each other in the game, but then there's like a little sexual tension sometimes that I sensed, and kind of it was just like a really innocent but playful time of like feeling that sexual tension while playing video games. And yeah, it's just kind of like a cute love song based around that energy. Oh, and then based off, someone, I think Salvador, if that's how you write it or read it, asked favorite video game. Favorite video game. There's probably better video games I played growing up, but more recently I just play a lot of Smash Brothers, Smash Ultimate. Yeah, I honestly play a little too much, but if anyone, I don't know. I have friends who tell me I should probably stream or like, do something with that, because I play a lot, and I don't know, comment or let me know if any of you fans out there play Smash and want to play. Let's see, some questions from Twitter. Crystal Plastico on Twitter asked, favorite ice cream flavor? So this is kind of hypocritical, because I guess with like the boba I go like super sweet, but I feel like with ice cream in Japan there's some good like tea flavored, like hojicha ice cream or sobacha, and then there's like a little bitterness too that makes it like, I feel like you can eat more of it without feeling super gross by it. But yeah, hojicha or sobacha ice cream, it's not super common in America. Honestly, it's it's not super common in Japan either. It's like more fancy. Man, y'all are wild with some of these questions. Someone said, what's your favorite sci-fi, I'm assuming like book or movie, and then do you believe in aliens? I think one of my favorite, there's a sci-fi book by Ken Liu. It's a collection of short stories. It's called The Paper Menagerie. That one was really good. I think I enjoyed the variation of stories where the amount of sci-fi was, ranged from like very subtly, where it was just like elements of it you could tell it was taking place in the future, and then some of it was just like vastly, very very clearly taking place in like a very different world or time. So that was really cool and inspired a lot of ideas of just world building and sci-fi ideas. And then, do you believe in aliens? Yeah, definitely. I think there's intelligent life out there. I don't know to like what extent I believe in aliens, or like, I guess, like, do I believe that there are little green men flying in saucers? Maybe not. I think there's also, people always say it's like the probability that there's like intelligent life out there is like super probable, but it's more so with like infinite time. It's like, are the chances that like we're existing at the same time is more of like the factor. Like they might already be extinct. They might, Mateo F21 asked backstory about Neptune. It's kind of hard to, I don't want to babble about this, but one of the core ideas about Neptune was, I was just blown away by this fact about the, so on Neptune it rains diamonds, and I was kind of, I thought it was really interesting that on Earth and with our cultures and history and society, we've, created currencies and placed value on random things, like for example, we prize diamonds as very valuable, and kind of use that as, overall like a symbol for capitalism. But I just find it ironic that like this one thing that we've placed so much value on, and we have this whole capitalistic mindset and lifestyle, and we're just always chasing more and more money. Meanwhile, in Neptune, it literally rains diamonds. It would probably be worthless there if there were, people or currency there, because it's just ubiquitous. And it was more just like an idea or thought exercise on just how stupid money and capitalism is, and that we're just creating all these problems for ourselves. Loteji, so this question is favorite collabs you've done plus dream collab. I mean, I haven't done a lot of collabs, so I can easily just say my favorite collabs were both the ones with Joji and Keshi. I think even for touring too, I'm just so honestly super lucky to have like some of my best friends are musicians, so I just get to work with friends and go tour with friends, because I know a lot of other people that's not the case. Like they just have to go on tour with strangers, or so it's always just been pretty much just like hanging out with friends. Like I can't it's just like the best feeling to just be like hanging out, super low pressure. You just like want to make a song, and you just, it's pretty much just like playtime for me. So And then dream collab though. I mean, there's honestly like an endless list. Let me think right now. Right now. I mean, it's super random, but maybe. I don't know. Limp Bizkit. I keep thinking, because Limp Bizkit and nu metal kind of inspired a lot of Xeno, and I think it would kind of be cool. Or I have no idea what would happen if Limp Bizkit and I worked on a song. Favorite song lyric. I'm assuming this question was favorite song lyric I've written. I guess I can answer both, but I think off the top of my head, I was low key super proud of what was the? Sorry, I literally forgot my own lyrics. But in Normal People with Joji, I wrote Your fragrance, covalence, I'm bound to you. And yeah, using covalent bonds. It's like a super nerdy sciencey thing I did there with covalent bonds, but just like, yeah, I thought it was super cool what I did there. I don't know if you guys did. Let me know if you guys did. Someone asked, have you been to Grabondi's in New York? Grabondi's, almost as good as Caesarea. Almost. But now I'm trying to think. I guess my non-me, like a other person's favorite song lyric, probably one of it would be I see both sides like Chanel, from the song Chanel by Frank Ocean. I thought that was just like a genius wordplay. I'm gonna answer one more question, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Let me find a good one. Oh, someone asked. Wait, where did it go? So someone asked, Juliet Lunkes asked, what instruments do you play and how old were you when you started playing? So I mean, probably singing was the first thing that I did, just growing up, like singing, I don't know, everywhere, like in the car, singing along to like CDs and tapes. But first instruments, honestly, this is super random, but I used to play trombone. I feel like I was pretty good at it actually too. So trombone was actually my first instrument. And then and then after trombone, I started playing guitar. And then I can't actually play piano. I just know like very rudimentary, but enough to like produce. And I on the Ballads Joji tour, when I opened for him, I was playing a lot of stuff on keyboard, so just enough to get by, but mostly singing. And even singing, it's just like also just enough to get by. I think I'm just like a jack of all trades, and I'm very selective of, yeah, I think I just know my strengths and when I sound good or how to make myself sound good. All right. Yeah, it's been like 33 minutes. I hope this was all right. I hope y'all weren't too bored. Let me know if y'all like this, if y'all want me to do this again. Obviously, yeah, there were so many questions. Sorry I didn't get to answer all of them, but hopefully I'll get to answer some more of them in the future. And yeah, bye guys. Have a good day and a good rest of the week and a weekend.